Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Jaws here, COO of the Tech Geeks, and as you see in the title down below, it does say big news, must watch. That's right, guys. This is a definite must-watch video for any of you who are in Geek Nation, thinking about wanting to be a part of Geek Nation, and possibly wanting to know the direction that the Tech Geeks are going. Now, as you all know, the Tech Geeks in general, we have been known for Minecraft's most popular prison server out there. We were the ones that brought prison servers to the game, to the forefront, made them very popular to where everyone else wanted to make one and basically, you know, live off of our success in our opinion. But we always wanted to be more than that. We knew that prison tech was only going to take us so far before people were going to be like, okay, I've completed prison now. What else do I have to do in this, in this community? And we also pride ourselves on having one of the best communities out there. And I personally really do feel that we do have that. I really do feel we do have one of the best communities out there today. But with that being said, there's always room to evolve. There's always room to advance. And that is basically what we're doing. I am here to talk about some things, some news, big news for us and the rest of you guys at Geek Nation and any other regular old Minecraft player out there who is possibly looking at Tech Geeks to come in, play our stuff, etc. So stay right there. Don't you move. I'll be right back, and we'll get started on some of the big news I have coming to the Tech Geeks. Alright, guys, so the very first thing I want to get into is development. Creations, coding, etc. inside Minecraft for the Tech Geeks. Now, as you all know, Antonio, also known as T-Zenchful, has been our developer for well over a year now in the Tech Geeks. He's phenomenal. Everybody knows Antonio for all of his awesome work, the awesome customized black market plugin that no other prison server out there has. All they do is rock chest shops, which causes nothing but lag and is nothing but a pain in the ass. We got that awesome customized black market shop for our prison server. We originated that. With that being said, Antonio was in college. He's finalizing his senior year in college. In high school. I'm sorry. He was in high school and he was finalizing his senior year in high school and graduating. And now Antonio is in college. And with that being said, Tony is only one guy. So he can't be there. He can't make 6 plugins within a matter of 2 weeks or whatever for us. He just can't do it because he has to balance college with with the Tech Geeks and stuff like that, and it's very hard. And college is important to him because he's going for the game design and stuff like that. So that's really important, and we know that he can do it because he's just so damn smart. With that being said, people have been talking and they've been asking, did you guys get some more developers and stuff like that? And right now, I am here to tell you that yes, we did. We picked up two new developers for us, which are Ryan, also known as Legit Modern, and Ben, also known as Vexel. Now, Ryan basically is the kind of guy who is really good at making the Minecraft game modes. A game mode that you want in Minecraft, Ryan can make it. That is what he does. He's really good at doing that. Now, Vexel, also known as Ben, he has that background in making the Minecraft game modes with the Java, scripting Java and stuff like that, or coding in Java. The fact is, Ben has that background in it, but Ben has also now branched out into networking as well, as when it comes to your LilyPad or your Bungie, or working on our proxies with our anti-DDoS and stuff like that. Ben could do all of that stuff as well. So with that being said, we got 2 guys that can work on more game modes, so now we have a lot more functionality. Now we have more people to work on things and work together to get them out quicker. Or even if it's a one-man job, we can have one working on this and one working on that. And Tony still has time to work on things, but he can't just work on 3 different things at one time anymore. So, we do have 3 developers. rumors. Tony can do it, most of the time, not all the time. And Ryan and Ben, being that they're still in high school, they could still do it all the time. They have a lot of time on their hands right now. So with that being said, now we're going to have more progress. And that's basically what I'm building up to is, yes, we have more developers now, and I'm building up to that big announcement here. So you got to stick with me. I'm going to try to do my best to make sure I don't make this video too long. But I am going to suggest that you watch this whole video because I have a lot of important things in this video that you guys are going to need to know and need to be informed about. So the next thing on the list that I want to talk to you guys about, which is a rumor that's been going around that the tech geeks are selling themselves, or they're selling off, whatever the case may be. I'm just going to squash them rumors right now and let you guys know that the tech geeks are not selling off. Tarwathian is not selling off. I'm not selling off. Shulu, Antonio, none of us, none of the admins, none of us are selling off. The Tech Geeks are owned by the Tech Geeks. They're owned by Tarwathian. He is not selling the Tech Geeks. And he has already stated that he's not going to sell the Tech Geeks ever. We are going to ride this gravy train, I guess you could say, till the very end, until there is nothing to ride anymore. And then we're just going to put it on the shelf and we're done with it. And then we move on to the next chapter in our life. So no, guys. No way, no how are we even thinking about selling off whatsoever. So with that being said, I wanted to squash that rumor right now. The Tech Geeks are the Tech Geeks, and that is final. Now, a lot of people, now knowing that we're not selling off, they still wonder what the winds of change are that's been floating through the air. The rumors of change happening inside the Tech Geeks, or Geek Nation, so to speak. They're wondering, is there really a change coming? I am here to say right now that yes, there is a change coming. There's a lot of different changes coming, but they are for the better for Geek Nation, for our community as a whole. And that is why I am here to officially announce that we have merged. We have partnered up as an official, all together, an official company, still known as the Tech Geeks, but there's basically two companies that are now working together, and that is the Tech Geeks, yours truly, the Tech Geeks, as in all of us, and the Aurora Network. Now, I'm not trying to give away any names whatsoever, but a lot of you, if you watch YouTube or you know Minecraft, if you're in and around Minecraft, you know what the Aurora Network is. And if you don't, you'll have to find out on your own. But the fact is we did partner up now. It is an official business. We are partners now with the Aurora Network, and that is why I am here to officially announce that we are building a network, and it will be called the Aurora Network. So basically, we're going to have a few different IPs that you're going to be able to go through. You may be able to go through aurora.techgeeks.com or auroramc.net. I mean, there'll be many different ways you'll be able to connect to our network. And that is the biggest news as of right now that I have to bring to you guys. We are very excited about this. This has been kept under wraps, and now it's kind of slowly being leaked out. Someone's leaking out information about it. We weren't sure. We were kind of juggling when we wanted to officially announce this, but I guess now is the best time, being that it's actually being leaked out. So I hope you guys are excited about it, and I am going to explain to you here in just a minute on exactly what you're going to see in the Aurora Network, what the Aurora Network is going to be like, etc. So I hope you guys are excited. We partnered up with some other guys, and that's basically where Vexel and Legit Modern came from, and now we're all one big happy family. It's basically we just evolved into a big family, and we're going to work on, and we're going to try to bring you the best Minecraft experience we could ever give you. And that was the plan for the Tech Geeks in the beginning, was to create a huge network, not with just Prison Tech, but branching off into everything else. And I am going to explain everything to you that I can without giving too much away in just a second. Alright, so now you know that we are building a network called the Aurora Network. Officially, the Aurora Network. The Tech Geeks and these guys, the guys we partnered up with, the Aurora Network. The main person we partnered up with, I cannot give you his name. I just will not give you his name yet at all whatsoever. You can figure that out on your own. But the fact is we are building the network, and now some of the questions you may ask is, what's going to be in this network? What's this network going to be like? And I am just going to state here for the record one time that we are not trying to copycat anybody, but the only thing I can really relate it to is our network is going to be a Mineplex-esque kind of network. We are trying to build a network like Mineplex, but different. We want to have a bunch of original content that we created. We're not going to do whatever we can to steal anything from anybody like other people have done with our prison tech. No, we want to build our own type of network, to where it's ours. We built that. It's ours. No one else. We never took this from other people. It's ours. We built it. So with that being said, we are building, basically guys, it's going to be a bunch of mini games. That's what I mean. I mean a lot of mini games. Huge mini game server. You're going to have so many different options to choose from. And basically it's going to be a big GUI system, hub system type of deal where you right click on a compass and it opens up a GUI, and you'll have bars there for prison tech. And when you click on the bars, it warps you into a prison server on prison tech, etc. Or the prison tech lobby kind of deal with the portals. I mean, we haven't planned exactly everything out yet. We've been working on things. I mean, Ben and Ryan have been working on things every day for the past 2 weeks now, tediously getting things done. And you'll see the layout. I'll explain more to you once it's almost finished. I'll be showing you a preview of everything, so to speak. But this is the direction the Tech Geeks wanted to go the whole time. We wanted to build a network. Now we partnered up with these guys, and now we are just going to expand. We're going to blow up. And I know that for a fact because the owner of this other group, this other company, so to speak, he's popular. And that's all I can say. He is popular. He's a great dude. I mean, to tell you, I'm not lying to you at all. This kid is so down to earth. Or this guy is so down to earth. Kid, guy, I don't know. I talk, because a lot of people are younger than me, so I call them kids. But anyways, he is so down to earth. He's such a good person. And we're so happy to partner up with him. I mean, the sky's the limit, guys. The sky is the limit with this. And we are not going to stop. We have so many things coming that I can't even let you know about right now until later on. And just keep it locked right here to Jaws Channel TV for that. Keep it locked to our forums, which is TechGeeks.com. Go to the forums, make a name if you haven't already. Make sure you do so. I highly suggest that you do that. And now we're going to get into what we will be letting go of in the Tech Geeks community. So what we're going to be letting go of, and that doesn't mean people or whatever. I'm talking about game modes and stuff like that. Basically, guys, we are going to try to flush out the old things that everybody else has, every other online Minecraft server has. We're going to try to flush that out. So basically, for one, our creative server. We're pretty much not going to have the creative server tied in with the network. That's just not going to happen. Now, that doesn't negate the fact that we may possibly just buy another server and put our creative server on there, and you just connect through that direct IP. And another reason why we're not going to have the creative server is because of the fact that it's not going to really go with the plan, the format we have moving forward. And that format is we want all the economies and stuff like that. We want them all to connect. We want everybody's money and stuff like that to connect in the whole network to where, say for instance, you can't be a donor. You don't have the actual legit money to buy a donor pack to where, say you want to use, say you want to buy a donor perk or a donor pack for a week, so to speak. And we have that to where it's so much in-game money to be able to buy a donor pack for a week. You can buy that donor pack through a sign or whatever with in-game money. We want to tie all the economy into the whole network, as in prison tech, as in, all the other things that we have in the network. That is the plan as of right now. Plans can change, but that is the main focus we have when it comes to our network. Also with the tokens, we want to tie the tokens in to universally go through the whole network. That is one of our biggest focuses right now, is tying in tokens and being able to win tokens or using the tokens to buy donor packs or something like that. I mean, the options are endless, and we're still thinking all this out. But trust me, guys, it's going to be a good thing. So that's another thing. So creative more than likely will not be tied into the network, but we may put it on another server and you'll just connect through its IP address, which may be creative.techgeeks.com. Because, we do have creative, contests where maybe we want you to create a block for Prison Tech, which will be another thing I'm going to get into here in just a second. We may do a creative block where we want you to create a block for Prison Tech. And some people, they don't really use a creative server. You kind of use your own world kind of deal. But, we may have creative contests and stuff like that. And we may need that creative server for you guys to create your builds, whatever. So with that being said, I don't think we're going to wipe creative out completely. We're just going to kind of put it on its own server, and it's not going to be tied into the network. Also, Skyblock. Skyblock's another one. People are wondering, what are you guys going to do with Skyblock? Skyblock hasn't been a huge hit for us. I mean, we commend everybody, as in all the admins, moderators, and stuff like that, for just thanking them so much for all their hard work with Skyblock, as in Millsy, Rainbow Ponicorns, all them guys and girls. But Skyblock is another thing that's been done by so many. I mean, Skyblock.net has Skyblock. They have the official Skyblock, and everybody goes there because it's the official Skyblock. We are basically getting rid of Skyblock and building our own type of Skyblock-esque game. It will not be something that's up in the sky and stuff like that. I cannot go into details because, as you know, everybody likes to steal our ideas because we come up with some pretty awesome ideas, and this is an awesome idea. It will be a Skyblock-esque type of deal, but it's not going to be the Skyblock that everybody knows. It will be something like it, but it won't be the Skyblock. But yes, we are going to put a replacement in, something original, which we want to focus on originality. And when it comes to our network, so we are going to focus on building something like Skyblock, but different. So I hope that answers you guys' questions. A few things about what could be going. That's the only thing I could think of right now is just Skyblock. Another thing. Main.techgeeks.com will be no more. Once the network officially comes out, main.techgeeks will be gone. We won't need it because we'll have the huge network now. It replaces main.techgeeks.com. So with that being said, I hope that answers your questions, and onward to the next category in this video. And the next thing we're going to talk about, the bread and butter of the Tech Geeks for so long now, well over a year, Prison Tech. Minecraft's most popular prison server out there. The one that brought prison servers to the forefront in Minecraft. We've been through this in my other videos. But you all know, and if some of you are new here, don't know, we created Prison Tech as a 110% original creation. It was ours with custom coded plugins and stuff like that. We brought up some really cool things when it came to prison servers, and then all of a sudden, people seen it, they seen the success, they wanted to go start their own, and they took ideas from us, etc., etc. With that being the case, I want to talk about Prison Tech right now. It has been the bread and butter for us, as you all know. But now we're going to be expanding into the Aurora Network. We're expanding into the huge network of just awesomeness. I mean, trust me, guys, them 2,000 players we've maxed out on Prison Tech will be nothing when this network starts taking off. When this network takes off, 2,000 players will be a flash in the pan. I mean it. I mean it. So with that being said, now with Prison Tech, we have been thinking about a few things. First thing we're thinking, we want to build a whole new design. Or we want to have a whole new design built, which, brings along with the network, with the merger. We got our build team, we got another build team, big build team now. So with that being said, it does look like it's going to happen to where Prison Tech is going to be redone. Now, the old Prison Tech, of course, we're going to save that because that holds near and dear to us because we built that. And, that's very important to us. And we'll never just, delete that and out the door. No way. But with that being said, we want to do a whole new build in Prison Tech. And there is two different options we want to go about this with Prison Tech and the revamp. As you all know, we had a problem with duping. And it happened on numerous occasions. We caught a lot of people and banned a lot of people for it. But the fact is we may have not caught everyone. So with that being said, a lot of people ranked up unlegitly and stuff like that. So we had two different options that we're looking at, we're kind of wavering on right now. We know that this will not be a fan favorite for everyone out there. And we understand if some of you get very mad and say, well, I'm not playing it no more. Well, that's your own decision. That is your own discretion. But once we blow up, you know, and you come back saying, oh, I'm so sorry and stuff, you know, okay, I guess. But the fact is, we are looking at two different options. Either wiping your money, your items, your plots, and just leaving you with possibly a donor rank if you have one, and the block you're in, but wiping everything else, and, you know, moving on that way, or wiping you completely, just keeping your donor rank and starting anew. Now, to a lot of the older players who have already, you know, accomplished everything they could in Prison Tech, they may like that. They may love that idea. Oh, well, yeah, let's do it, you know. I'd love to start over with a whole new design, a whole new build and everything like that. That may be good for all of you guys, your older players out there. Now, to some of you newer players, you may not like it, and that's mainly what I'm focusing on here is the new players. You may not like that because you may have been working your tail off to rank up fast. You know what I mean? Rank up and stuff like that to where you can get to there and being. Now, granted, remember now, you know, the economy tied in all together with the whole network and stuff like that. It's going to make things a lot easier for you as well now if you actually think about that. With Prison Tech being tied into the network, you playing mini games and stuff like that, and if you win the mini games and stuff like that, you're winning money, which will, you know, roll over into Prison Tech. I mean, isn't that awesome? How awesome does that sound? So with that being said, guys, we have had them options. We are debating them. We have talked about them. We are really thinking about, we definitely want to go with a whole new design. But we aren't sure which direction we want to go. We don't want to just let it go and let people have the money and have the items and stuff like that. Because remember now, we also want to tie P2 in with all the other prisons as well. So this would actually be the easiest way to do it. Would we take a hit from it from some of the players? Yes. I know they'd be very upset and very mad. But in the long run, it's going to be beneficial to us, and it's going to be beneficial to all of you as well. Remember that. It will be beneficial to all of you as well. So with that being said, that is our thoughts on Prison Tech as well, guys. So now it's time to finalize this video, finish up, and basically say my goodbyes. So we went through the merger with the new network, going to be called Aurora Network, and the new company coming in with the TechGe3ks, merging together to create this awesome network for all of you guys out there in Geek Nation. We got the new developers. We got some new admins coming in as well. All of our admins, official admins, are going to be universal admins all around the whole network. They're going to be able to admin the whole network. Now, it doesn't mean we're not going to have some people, basically, we're going to tell them, you know, focus on this right here. We want you to focus on this server right here. We'll still do that. That'll be their main objective. But the fact is they'll still be able to admin all around the whole network. So we went through that. We went through that our network's going to be filled with a bunch of mini games, custom coded, not trying to thief from anybody else or steal anybody else's success type of deal. We talked about Prison Tech and changing up Prison Tech. Another thing we didn't get to talk about is the donator ranks, but I will touch on this. I'll go into more in-depth later on down the road on this channel. But basically, guys, let's take Prison Tech for example. We are cutting down our donator ranks to 3 donator ranks. 2 permanent, 1 bi-monthly, which is every 2 months you pay a certain price to keep your donator rank. So, for example, if we would go, for example, Super, Elite, VIP. Elite and VIP would be permanent. Say Super would be bi-monthly kind of deal. We have to figure out how to work all this out because Super is an actual permanent rank, and we'll figure that out for you guys. Don't worry to any of you Super donators out there. Don't worry, we have it handled. But the fact is, we'll take them for example, and we'll just say for this example, Super is the bi-monthly. So basically, your donator ranks that you bought in Prison Tech will now become universal for the whole network. The network as a whole. They will become universal to where you will be a donator on every game mode that you play inside our network. You will have donator perks for every game mode inside of the Aurora Network, inside of our network. I hope you're excited about that as much as I am. That will be awesome. It'll be beneficial, and I think a lot of you guys would like it a lot more. Plus, there is some other things as coming that we've been talking about behind the scenes that we could be offering you guys as donators as well, but I can't get into that right now until we finalize that deal. So with that being said, guys, I just gave you a whole boatload of information. I've squashed any kind of rumors that we may have been selling off to somebody else, or that we're possibly closing our doors, or that possibly there was some information being leaked out that we merged with someone else and we're building this big network and we're taking these communities and throwing them together. That is all true. We are building a huge network called Aurora Network. The other owner, I didn't give you his name, but if you try to search at all, you may just find it, but I'm not giving you his name. But he's very excited for this. We're very excited for this. The deal's already been done. We're already working on everything for the past 2 weeks now. Now, a lot of you may ask, when does this network, when do we unveil this network? Well, I'm just going to tell you this. Rome wasn't built in a day. And from what we know, we agree completely, wholeheartedly, that the other owner that we're tied in with, he doesn't want it done. He doesn't want it done so fast that it's complete crap, but he doesn't want it to take 3 months as well. Basically, guys, we're looking at near the end of next month from now. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at near the end of next month from now, but that's not set in stone. That's not a guarantee, but that is what we're looking for. If we keep working on this every single day, we should have it done by the mid to the end of next month and ready to rock and roll with it. So I hope you guys liked it. Geek Nation, get ready. Things are going to blow up, and it's going to be popping. It'll be on like Donkey Kong, baby. So anyways, this is your boy, Jaws, COO of the Tech Geeks, saying thanks a lot for watching. God bless, don't stress, and always strive to do your very damn best. Peace out, Geek Nation. I love you.